Hello! How the fudge you doing? Hey guys, DField here, and we are bringing you another Factions Let's Play. Excuse me. Sorry guys, I've been missing for the past couple days because I've been busy with a lot of my finals for school. So a lot of you guys have been requesting a video on a MCMMO like skills tutorial, like what do the specific skills do, how do they help, and like, you know, just things of that nature. So on the MCMMO server you have access to /stats, and it shows your basically your entire levels of all of the different skills that are available on the MCMMO server. So if you do /stats, you can see on the right side of my screen you have like the power level, which is like your total of everything added up together. You have fishing, repair, archery, axes, herbalism, swords, mining, unarmed, excavation, acrobatics, wood cutting, and taming. So I think the most important ones that you guys should know about are probably, you guys should know about fishing, you guys should know about axes, herbalism, swords, mining, and excavation. Everything else is not really too important unless you're into the nitty-gritty sort of stuff. So yeah, we'll go through a couple of these skills today. Obviously not going to go through all like 20 of them in one video, so I'm going to go through the main ones that you will probably be mostly using. So okay, let's start with let's start with wood cutting. So my wood cutting is not very high because I normally just get the wood that I need from my actual kits that I get for donating to the server. But wood cutting, what it does, if you do /wood cutting, it basically tells you the abilities that will be available if you have your wood cutting up to a certain level. So right now, if you look at your stats, I have a tree feller length of 2 seconds, and that skill basically makes it so that you have to right click to activate. See on the chat screen it says you ready your axe, and that means it's ready to be activated. If you chop down, so for this skill on wood cutting, if you chop down the bottom most tree block of like a single tree like this, it'll automatically just cut down the entire tree for you. So I'll show you guys what that means. So you'd ready your axe with a right click. Hold on, give me a second, it's freezing. So yeah, basically what it does, like, it won't chop down the trees that like branch off into several different lengths, but basically if it's a tree like this, you try to find a taller one, and you basically are gonna mine all that in one block. So I'm just waiting for the lag spike to go away so then I can tree fell this thing. And let's see, MCMMO is a really diverse server just because of the fact that you have the ability to level up these skills on your spare time. So you don't always have to be PvPing, you don't always have to be, you know, grinding for levels. You're like, there's different stuff to do. Alright, so I think it's active. It's still lagging, so just give me a moment, guys. I apologize for the lag. Can't do anything about it at this point because we have not reset faction green yet. If you guys have been watching TCR's videos, he said that we were resetting all of the faction servers, but you get to keep all your items. And yes, we are still doing that, but we are kind of just waiting for that to actually happen on factions green. So I haven't really been doing anything to the base. Alright, so you ready your axe. So if I cut this, as you can see, it basically, oh, I thought it would cut down the whole tree, but it basically just cuts down like 2 or 3 of the blocks going up. I think it's just lagging. It's supposed to cut down all the way up. So basically, yeah, that's the tree feller activity. I don't really do wood cutting very much because I don't wood cut very often. So another one is the shovel, which is excavation. So that basically, if you do /excavation, you have different abilities to find stuff, and with the Giga Drill Breaker, you know, there's like 3 times, you find 3 times the drop rate. You know, you have the ability to dig for treasure. So on MCMMO, like if you're digging dirt, you have a chance to find like glowstone and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll show you what the special ability for this is basically Giga Breaker, and it basically just mines or excavates really quickly. So I'll show you an example of that. So I'll activate Giga Breaker, and then just how fast I go through the dirt, it's just insane. So as you can see, look, there's glowstone falling out of the dirt, as well as some music discs, and that's because of the Giga Breaker skill. So basically you have a chance to look. I even found a diamond, And I'm only level 300 excavation. I only excavate when I am actually digging out my base. So yeah, look, this is how useful this skill is. It's a very easy... Giga just broke off. So look, I found 1 diamond right here. So excavation is a really easy skill. All you have to do is break dirt and level that up to a high enough level, and then there is a chance to find diamonds. As you guys can just see right there, I found an easy diamond. It took me like 30 seconds. Alright, so another main skill that I usually go over is mining. So if I do slash mining, I have a pretty decent mining level, and I have an 11-second super breaker, which is basically it's sort of like Giga Breaker, but it works for cobble. So alright, so this is the normal speed that you break cobble at, or not cobble. This is the normal speed you break stone at, and so as you can see here, I have a double drop chance of 49%. So if I mine a block, there's a 50% chance that it'll come up with 2 blocks. So as you saw right there, so there's only 1 block coming out of that one. Let's see if we can get 2 to pop out. There you go. There was 2 that popped out of that one, and then it combined into 1 pile. And then so there's a nice... Mining is a really good way when especially when you're building your base, like, and you're building underground. It's a really easy way to clear out large areas of space in a short amount of time. So this is the super breaker. So as I said, this is the normal speed of mining. And then if I activate with a right click, you ready your pickaxe, and then I activate it, I'm literally mining it as if it were dirt. And then you could just, if I was making this my base, look how fast you could just clear out this entire area right here. So the higher your mining level and the higher your excavation level, it's basically the higher or the longer your right click ability lasts for. So since I'm like level 300 mining, I think I get like 11 seconds or so of this super breaker. And then like on the chat screen, it'll tell you when it wears off. And my mining skill just went up. It's almost 400 actually, so I'll probably plan on getting that sometime soon, just so I can have level 500. And as you can see, it lasts for a very, very long time. Look how fast I cleared this room. Super breaker has finally worn off. I cleared this room in literally like 30 seconds, guys. It's a very nice skill for you guys to use. I got a lot of cobblestone from that. I don't really need that too much, so I'm just gonna leave it drop it over there. So another skill that you guys should know about is fishing, of course. So if I go F home, I'll show you guys one of our fishing rooms. And basically, fishing is probably the best way to get armor for when you are not, for when you're not, but for when you are trying to get armor, like protection 4 armor, without actually spending the time to get the levels. So I'll show you what happens when you fish. I'm pretty sure I showed you guys this in a previous video, but I wanted to go over it again just because of how good like this ability is. So I'll grab one fishing rod here. I'll fish you guys for a couple of seconds. So basically, what you're gonna want to do is you make a fishing room. If you look closely at my video, this explains how to make this fishing room very simply. Oh, this fishing room is actually broken because I was repairing it earlier. Let's see if I can put a sign real quick. Here and here. All right. Let's see. All right. So basically, if I fish out with my fishing rod, it's gonna take a while to get some loot. See, on the bottom left it says treasure found, and then I have a series of dispensers or collectors, I forget what you call them, these things on the bottom here, that basically collect all the items. So instead of them going into my inventory, well, I don't have my inventory full right now. So that first treasure that I found was a golden hoe, and basically if you do this for an extended period of time, those items do add up. And you are allowed to basically repair those items and then get all the gold ingots and make some god apples. And then you also have a chance to get protection 4 armor. And of course, all that leads to is just getting ready for PvP. As you can see, I just fished this diamond legging right here. So I'll show you guys how to do. I'm just gonna basically finish fishing just a little bit so you guys can see what items are available. If I'm really, really lucky, I'll get like a protection 4 piece on camera, so you guys will know that fishing is very much worth it. I think the server is lagging a little bit, that's why my fishing rod is acting all weird. Let's see. I'm just kind of waiting, guys. There's a fish. There you go, there's a treasure found. Another golden axe. Alright, so basically, you get the main idea of fishing. Once you get level 600, you have the ability to mine diamond armor and diamond, like all of that diamond stuff. So like protection 4, enchanted, all of that. So like when you start out, you'll only be fishing like leather armor and like iron armor, but as your level increases, you'll eventually get to the point where you're fishing all of the diamonds and all of these gold. So I have a dump chest down here that basically has some of the stuff that I've been collecting. As you can see, we get a lot of diamonds from fishing, and then we just make them into blocks, and then we'll use those for like decoration later. So I'll get some gold ingots, and I'll get some of this. So I'll show you guys what another skill is available on MCMMO. So I got those 3 for fishing. So basically, if you do /stats again, there is a skill called repair. As you can see, my repair level is very high because it kind of synchronizes with my fishing. And basically what you do is, let's see if I have anything to repair here. Oh, I have some stuff to repair that I was fishing last night. Alright, so what you do is basically, so if I wanted to repair these golden axes, diamond chest plates, and stuff, I find an iron block, which my brother made this entire room out of iron blocks, and you're going to have the ingot of what you are repairing. So if I'm repairing diamond, you're going to need to have some diamonds, and if I'm repairing gold, you're going to need to have some gold ingots. So all you got to do is, once you reach level 600 repair, you have a chance to basically you repair the armor that you are right-clicking onto the iron block. So obviously for enchanted stuff like this, like let's say if I was to try to repair this diamond bow, there is a slight chance, well, a high chance, that all of the enchantments will leave the item. So I do not recommend repairing like enchanted items. Like go grab some levels from the fishing, or grab some levels from your mob grinder, and repair your actual stuff that way. But yeah, so so I fished this stuff just now, as you guys saw, and then if I have, since I have some golden ingots, I can repair everything just by right clicking, and then you can see it says this item is at full durability. So what happens is, so these are all fully repaired now, and then all you have to do is set down this gold block. So I have a gold block set down right here, and you're gonna right click on that, and it basically turns the item that you are holding or salvaging. It's part of the repair skill, salvaging. You need level 600 repair to salvage, into the ingots that it was used to make that item. So from this diamond chestplate that I'm holding, when I salvage this, I should get, I think it's 8 diamonds. So if I have 6, 8 plus 6 is what? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I should have 14 diamonds once I salvage this diamond chestplate. So if I click that, you can see the diamonds just rain out. And there you go, 14 diamonds, guys. This is the easiest way to get some diamonds, as if you have a high level of fishing. And it's also an easy way to get gold ingots to make into god apples. So as you can see, I can just basically just keep doing this with all these items, and they slowly just spit out all of these items. And there you go, there's some gold ingots. We can make that into a god apple. I obviously don't have enough yet. I might have enough if I had some left over in the chest. Yeah, I do. So let's get that. Where's our food chest? As you can see, we've made so many god apples just by doing this method. And let's get some apples. Make these into blocks. Get those blocks, and I think we can make 1 god apple right now. Yep. So there you go, guys. There is the first god apple. I now have 16. Wait, is it lagging? What's happening? There you go, I now have 16 god apples. It's the easiest way to get god apples, also to get protection 4 armor. Make sure you guys do that. If I go to that's basically the main skills that I do use. Another one that I'll go quickly over right before the end of the video is Herbalism. And Herbalism was basically what I used to basically get money to get started, because everybody makes a sugarcane farm in some point of their Minecraft faction's career. So this is my small sugarcane farm that I made, or me and Insanity made actually. And so what if I do /Herbalism? So as you can see, there's a lot of different perks that you get for leveling up your Herbalism, but the most important one is this double drop chance here, which is I'm about 500 Herbalism, and I have a 55% chance that there's a double drop. So basically, if I cut down this thing, there is a chance that it'll drop more than just the 2 sugarcane that I cut down. So as you can see, it dropped 4. So that double drop chance actually activated, and I was able to get 4 sugarcane in these 2 spaces that I just cut down. So if I do /bell, I have 226,000 right now. I'm gonna farm my entire. Let's use a speed potion. I'm gonna farm my entire farm over here, and let's see how much money we can pick up from this. All right, so let's do this, and you basically want to cut down the bottom two. When you're doing excavation, you're gonna want to cut down the bottom two stocks, because those are the ones that, so you don't have to spend the time actually replanting the different like the very bottom layer. Just cut down the top two. You still get about the same amount of experience, and it just all adds up. So Herbalism is a really easy skill to get up, and obviously everybody will have to do it at some point to get started. Get that sugarcane farm, and then get basically your money, your starting money that you need to play on a faction server. I forgot that my inventory is full, so I'm not picking up like half of this stuff. I'm just gonna drop a bunch of stuff over here. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Okay, need to pick up all the sugarcane that I just dropped. So okay, let's just start. Let's leave it at that. So I farmed 3 rows basically, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. And if I sell the sugarcane, I think it's lagging again, so might as well just break this while we have a chance. Yeah, those are just some of the skills on the actual MCMMO server. There's a huge variety of skills that you guys can actually play through and get to raising your level up. So make sure you guys come play on the MCMMO server. There's a lot more to it than just the normal factions. There's a lot to do on this MCMMO server, and if you guys actually want to play, it's available on pvp.thearchon.net. If you guys are subscribed to me and you guys are not aware of the server I play on, make sure you hop onto that server. Yeah, so this is basically it for today, guys. So my balance, I think my starting balance was 226,000. I'm gonna sell these couple stacks real quickly, and now I have 231,000. So this small section of my farm right here was basically an extra easy 6,000 cash, and you could use that to start up your base and all that good stuff. Yeah, that's basically it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry I have not had the time to upload recently. I've had some things going on. Also, it is finals week for us college students, so I'm focusing on all of my studies for the next week or so. But starting next week, I will probably be live streaming a little more, probably an episode every day if I have the chance to, starting next Friday. So yeah, I'm excited for that, guys. Stay tuned for the live stream announcements. I will be making short videos maybe to announce it, or I'll just hop onto the server and start announcing that I am live streaming. So for you people who want to watch those, yeah, there you go. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I highly appreciate it if you guys would hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. This is DField, and this is it for today's episode, guys. Thank you for watching, and we will see you guys